Creations. Welcome back to my craft room, or if you are new here, welcome to my craft room. My name is Jill, and we are going to do a couple of things today. We're going to make a couple of tiered tray little Easter decor thing. So we are going to start with our calendar. This is the 222. No, I'm sorry. It's the Simply Blessed 2021 calendar. And we are going to be using the little Easter print off of the back of that. We're going to be using one of these blocks from the Dollar Tree, a little tiny, this is just for me. I'm going to put a little tag on my design, and I made it myself, so it's really not even perfect. And that's what we're going to start with. We're also going to be painting or staining this in the Waverly Antique Wax, which is right here. And so let's just get right on into it. So Easter is coming up, and I'm hoping that it'll be a much nicer Easter this year for people and families all around, because you know, the last Easter we were trying not to get together still, and now I think that, I'm sorry, I'm just looking for a brush here. I think we're gonna be I think we might be okay if everybody, you know, I'm gonna just stretch over here for my spray bottle of water. You know, I think that it's going to be a fun Easter this year, because I think a lot of families are are looking forward to being together this Easter. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. I just sprayed my block with a little bit of water. That's all that's in this. I think this used to be a Febreze bottle, or I'm not really sure what it was. I can't remember. My sister told me to use this bottle, and so that's, my sister gave it. I think she gave me this bottle to use to put water in, so I don't remember what it was, but it looks kind of like a Febreze. And I just opened it up, cleaned it out, and put some water in it, and I keep it down here in the craft room because it really helps this antique Waverly Wax spread better, and I get a much more even coat with that. So it's going to be darker on the ends because that's where the wood is cut. So now that's pretty good. I'm just gonna let it set for a minute and get a baby wipe. So I'm doing a tiered tray, or two tiered tray Easter decor things today. Tiered tray is not new to me, but I have a new tiered tray, and so I'm having fun decorating it, and for all the seasons. It's just been fun to do. So yeah, you know what? Let's plug in the glue gun, Jill. That should be the first thing we do when we come down into the craft room. All right. Now that this is stained, we're going to let that dry just a little bit, and we are going to cut out the picture from our calendar here. That over there. Let's cover up the Waverly. And if you like yours stained to be a little bit darker, say you want to match the top, just go and give it another coat. So we are going to cut this Easter bunny off of the back of our 2021, I think it was called Simple Blessings, Bless something. Let me see, I'll show you again. After I cut out my little bunny here, it's so cute. And these fit perfectly on the Dollar Tree blocks. And this calendar is from the Dollar Tree too. Simply Blessed. That's the calendar that we're using. And this is the picture that we're going to be using. And I'm going to cut it, let's see, pretty close to, I'm going to cut it right up to the line because it's going to fit my block perfectly. And whatever doesn't fit, we're going to just sand off the edges. Sand off the edges. Oh, I just don't think I cut that one very straight, so hopefully we can hide that. All right, let's see here. So I got to dry this a little bit because it's still pretty wet. Get my handy dandy dryer. And you don't need to watch me dry this, but I will be right back. I love this. I'm telling you, I just really love this. It doesn't even have a name. Oh, but I will link this in the description below just in case you're interested. I think this is like a $12 tool. It's really light in my hand, especially if you have arthritis. And it just cuts my drying time totally in half. I just had to tell you, I love that. All right, so we are going to just Mod Podge our little picture right onto the top of our little block, or the side of our little block. However, I probably will be the side. I probably will have it on my tiered tray so that it's facing down. We're gonna put a little bow and a tag and zhuzh up the top of it. So, all right, so let's just put a little Mod Podge, a little thin layer. And then let's just place our little paper right down, 4 corners. I like to use my Dollar Tree scraper tool and make sure that there's no wrinkles. And then I still have a little tiny bit of Waverly antique wax on this brush, and I'm going to just antique this a little coming in from the sides. I probably should wait till it's, you know what, let's just let it dry. Let's not rush things because I might pull it up. So what we'll do is, I think it's safe enough to sand though. So let's start sanding, and then we'll drag some of the antique Waverly wax in from the sides just to make it look a little aged. Get those corners good. And this is so cute. These blocks, I have done so many cute little tiered tray, every tiered tray lately. Even for just spring lemons and bees and all that. I just make these little blocks with the calendar backs. And they're ideal for our little tiered tray, just a little something, just to add a little zhuzh. So right now I have a new tiered tray. It's black, and it's 2 tiers from Hobby Lobby. And I love it. I just can't tell you, I'm just having so much fun decorating it for the seasons. I didn't do anything for it for St. Patrick's Day, I don't think, because I don't really know why. Okay, so this is what we have. Isn't that cute so far? Just as it is. I mean, that's just an adorable, but I'm gonna drag in some of the Waverly wax from the edges. And I'm just going in one direction. Can you see what we did with that? Just one direction from the edge in. And a lot of times I go around the whole thing, but because this bunny already has some dimension going in that direction, there's a little shiplap behind this bunny, I'm just going to stick with this. I like to give it a little heavier on the corners and on the edges, just so that it stands out, kind of outlines it. All right, I gotta wipe my hands. I'm a little bit OCD about my hands. In fact, if you could see, I'm sure you have seen close-ups of my hands, but the palms of my hands are so dry because I am a compulsive hand washer, and I have an autoimmune thing that I can't fight. Anyway, we don't care. We don't care. Let's do the bunny. He's so cute. Now, see how he's got a little tag hanging from his wreath? I thought we would do that on the top. So I have my little tag, and like I said, I think I'm going to go around the rest of my block too and just sand a little bit. But I just cut this out of brown cardstock. Kind of just made it all by myself. Just cutting it, not even, I didn't even draw it out. Yeah, I'm just going to go around all my edges. Whoopsie. All my edges, sanding them. Okay, just to keep it consistent. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this just sitting here. Look at how cute this is, like on a little riser. Oh my God, it's gonna be adorable. All right, so I'm gonna hand write my tag. I don't know what I'm gonna write. What am I gonna write? Happy Easter. What does this say? Does it say? I think it says keep it simple. Let's see what it says in the picture of Easter. Let's find the big picture. It says live simple. That's kind of cute. Let me show you. This is the bigger picture of what we're putting on, and I don't know if you can see. It says live simple. So that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. We might just go with that. Okay, the lawnmower is coming by, so I'm going to pause. Okay, so what I did while the lawnmower came by is I just wrote live simple, like their tag. This is our inspiration. Let's see here. That's our little inspiration. There says live simple. So I kind of just copied that. And that's my tag. I'm going to put a little bit of Waverly wax over it. Zhuzh it up a little. Actually, I need a little more. There's really nothing coming off. So that's really a dry brush. And we're going to dab, 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 dab. Get most of that off. And coming in from the edges. And dragging it across very lightly. Always light, and always come back and do more with more pressure. Okay, that's the effect I want for my tag. Wash my hands. Okay, I always have a towel here too. All right, so this is my tag. And now I took some of this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I think this comes out at the fall time maybe. It's just the Farmhouse. So they do have it, I think every spring they come out with Farmhouse ribbon. But this is not this year's ribbon. And I cut it in half. So I just have the one stripe of ticking. I have the worst dry mouth going on. Dry mouth, dry lips. No matter what I do, it seems to be dry. So I'm just going to pull that through so it looks like this. And then I have this adorable greens. I think this is from Hobby Lobby. But you can get things just like this at Dollar Tree. And matter of fact, you can get them in little heart shapes, and you can just pull the heart shape into a circle. But I'm going to make a little teeny weeny wreath for the top here of my tiered tray. Little decor. This might even be too much, but alright. And I'm just going to intertwine it, you know what I mean? Interweave and twist and make it just beautiful. That's what I'm doing, making it beautiful. And there she is, beautiful little wreath to sit on top of our little tiered tray thing. And now we're just going to tie the little ribbon around the wreath. I think this is so cute already. Already I'm seeing it. Already I'm loving it. And I want my tag to be pretty close, so I'm going to tie it pretty snug. I'm going to just do a shoelace bow if my fingers allow. Those little tiny bows get me every time. Alright, but I did good. So I got a little, yeah, let me tighten up my bow a little. Got some stray strings from my ribbon that I can't pull, so I'm going to cut. There. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. I want it perfect. Alright, close enough to perfect. So this is what we have with our little Live Simply, or Live Simple. Live Simple. I'm going to give this ribbon a little haircut right there and right there. And now we're just going to glue this down to the top of our little block. And he's so cute. So wherever you think it's going to give touch, let's see, a couple of places here. Oh, I got to go this way. And we're just going to hold it down and try not to fidget with the bow. And try not to pull the glue strings yet, because we might pull it off. Alrighty, let's just clean it up just a touch. Look how adorable. Look at this string. Another stray string. Okay, that's the top. And it's going to be sitting on your little tiered tray. How cute is that? I love, 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 love that. Okay, that's adorable, but we have another one. Alright, now, if you are familiar with my channel, you'll see in my last Dollar Tree haul, I hauled one of these little pom-poms. So it has a star. I think they had stars and hearts and maybe a unicorn. But this part doesn't matter, and you can take it off. I'm not going to bother with that. That's just going to be the bottom where it sits. We'll make it really easy for it to sit. But I am going to take the keychain and tag and all that off. So I do want to separate the hair as much as I can and get as close as I can down to where they have that and snip it without snipping the hair. Without snipping the hair, because we need all the little hair. Oh, it's on an elastic, so it snaps back when I pull it. Alright, and we're going to cut the tag off as well. Try not to pay too much bother with all that. We did cut a little of the hair. So now we have this. We're going to say that's the feet. We'll call that the feet. And so now we have this cute little, what do you think we're going to do with it? Fluffing him out. Let's fluff it out. Alright, well, you guessed it. These ears came off of one of the long Dollar Tree signs that said welcome or Easter. You'll have to forgive me, I forget, but if you go to the Dollar Tree now, this is on the top of one of their long skinny signs. And it's not handy, or I would show it to you. See, I'm taking the glue off the back of it now. All right, so I'm not even going to cover the back of this. This is the front, and I think that is so cute. But I am going to drag a little Waverly over it. That's just my, can you see what I'm doing? No. That's just my taste, my decor taste. But I'm not dragging a lot, just a little. So here you go. I'm going to give you a close-up. It just gives it something. I like that. Okay, now you guessed it. We are going to, you are going to need one of these little half round beads, which are from Amazon, but you can get beads at the Dollar Tree, and it doesn't have to be a half round. So you can find beads all day at the Dollar Tree in packages, maybe, and sometimes on strings even. So I'm just going to find my little gnome's happy place right here, and I'm going to just glue on his ears. And I'm going to just commit to putting it right there. That's sometimes the hardest part for me, is the commitment of where to put it. It's like once I glue it, I can't unglue it. So I'm just holding this, and I'm not even going to paint his nose. I like that. I'm going to drag some Waverly over it, but I am not, I'm going to keep it natural. Still holding his ears, because if I let go, they'll fall. So it was on these ears, they were just on a, you know what I'm talking about. I can't reach one. Maybe I can. Maybe after I let go of this, I'll try to reach for one. I've already deconstructed the one that these ears came off, so I can't show you that. But I saved these little ears. And then I saw these little pom-poms in the, you know what section of the Dollar Tree? These are in the Fun Finds section. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to put a little more glue, I think. It's glued, but he's gonna be flopsy because they're heavy, so we might have to put something behind there. Let's look in the little bag of tricks here and see what we can find that might be able to prop up our little, what's this? Too big. We need a little, block. Look, this is from the Dollar Tree. It's one of those heart. It used to be a heart shape. And so you can get this at the Dollar Tree and just make it a round wreath. That would be perfect for this project. All right, so we didn't think this part out of it flopping, but we're gonna just move on for a minute, okay? Because I think maybe, because it's glued on good, let me just see if we put a little more glue. If we put a little more glue in the back, let's just go like that, and see if we can give it a little more, like if we put a little pile. You know, if we put a big enough pile behind it and hold it for a long time. What I did, I just cheated a little bit, and I took one of these little blocks from the Dollar Tree. I don't know how many come in a package, a ton of them. And I just propped his little ears up in the back. Nobody's going to see him. He's going to be sitting on my little tiered tray. So that's the front of him. Now he needs a nose. So let's put him down for a minute. He's so cute, because we're going to drag some Waverly wax over our nose, which is really hard. So I'm going to get my tweezers, put them between my tweezers, because there's no finger spaces here, and zhuzh up the nose. And now I can do it on the sides. All right, I don't know if you can see my nose. It's so cute. And now we're gonna just put our nose on, and this guy is gonna be adorable. Adorable. Can't even stand it. It's so adorable. So these were our 2 little tiered tray projects today. How cute. Put that right there. The longest part of this little project is holding it while it stays glued. I just saw this. I don't know. When I saw these little pom-poms at the Dollar Tree in the Fun Finds section, that's where the section is where all the kids, I think the kids, like teenager stuff is. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Is he so cute or what? That's it. That's it. He's done. He's so cute. Look at, let's see. Sit. How cute is that? And then this is so cute too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look. Look what we did today. Almost all Dollar Tree. Couple of things that aren't from Dollar Tree but could have been from the Dollar Tree. Well, I hope that this was a fun little craft session for you guys today. It sure was for me. And this is a great time for you to give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell, because I'm going to do a giveaway when I get up to 250 subscribers, because I am still just a little channel. And you'll want to be subscribed, because you have to be a subscriber to be a winner. And I just want to say thanks to all of the subscribers that continue to keep coming back. And you know who you are. You're always in my comment section. And I just, you know, I just can't say thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. All of you. You're just special, special friends to me now. So until we see each other again, I want everybody to be good and do good. Bye now.